The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Okay, just gonna focus that up. Just gonna focus that up there. Okay, all right. That looks pretty good. Don't touch it. Okay. Hello. My name is Abner. It seems wherever I go, I get asked the same thing. Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in my house? That's a joke. That's a joke there. Yeah, you don't get it. Anyway, no, I get asked, hey, what's this creepy acreage I keep hearing all about? What's that all about? And I tell them, sure, I'll tell you all you need to know. You see, there's no one better to tell you about the creepy acres than me, because I was there from the beginning. Yep, I was occupant numero uno. Yeah, that's Spanish. That's fancy talk. But the truth be told, to actually tell you about the creepy acres, it requires a little bit of a history lesson. You see, just a little bit of a history lesson. You see, back in the day, a long time ago, I mean, the world of man and the world of the supernatural, they just didn't cross over at all. And that was fine, you know. But everyone knew their place. It was a lot easier back then. The ghosts were ghosts, and monsters were monsters, and people were food. That was another joke. Mostly. There's some bad stuff happened, but mostly a joke. Anyway, so no, and people were people, and you know what, that was fine. The worlds didn't really cross over at all, you know, and that was fine. It all worked just fine. I mean, sure, every so often you get some overzealous guy who'd get all like crazy bananas and be like, I'm gonna go kill a monster and make a name for himself, like that kind of stuff. They were dumb. Those guys were dumb. They go some guy will slay a dragon or something. And, every so often, maybe a monster, furry, maybe orange, might, make some mistakes of, eating some babies. But anyway, who the hell are you to judge? Anyway, so mistakes were made. That's the point. Mistakes were made. So, but for the most part, the worlds didn't cross over that much, and that was fine. Well, eventually, man started to evolve. Yeah, man started to evolve, and at the same time, the world of monsters were evolving too. Oh, look at that! He's got a little hat. It's adorable. And then the war happened. This shit was the big one. WWII. Well, it didn't matter if you were a monster or a man. All hell was breaking loose. So everyone was fair game. I mean, they were blowing up our homes too. So we were right there in the trenches fighting right alongside the people. You see. So, the governments of the world found out pretty damn quick we were real. Yeah. After the war, they told us how much they appreciated all the help we gave them. But we quickly agreed that it's probably for the best if, the regular citizenry, the regular people, maybe if they didn't find out quite yet that they shared the world with real monsters. So, it was the U.S. government that came up with the idea to use Hollywood to try to acclimate, the people to the idea of monsters. So, that's what they did. And the guys in Hollywood, they started casting real monsters in their movies. Tons of us. They were cranking them out, as fast as they could. And everyone loved us. They loved the movies. I mean, we were in all the picture shows back then. And Hollywood loved it too. Because, it was a hell of a lot easier to put a real monster in your monster movie and try to make them look fake. And it's a hell of a lot easier to do that than to hire some guy to put makeup on him and try to make him look like a real monster. That's just dumb. That'd be dumb. That's dumb. They couldn't get enough. And pretty soon we were in comic books and toys and all kinds of stuff. And there we were. And it looked like maybe we were finally at the point where we were going to be able to turn the light on and walk out into the open and tell the regular people that we existed. And then the Red Scare happened. Oh, pretty sure when everything that wasn't ma and apple pie, it was bad, and that included us. Next thing you know, they're rounding us up. They're saying, "Hey, come with us. We're gonna help you guys." And they gathered up all of us monster fellers, and we're all standing there like, "Okay, well, what's going on? What's happening?" And and they're like, "Oh, we're this is for your own protection. We're here for your own protection." And next thing you know, you wake up. You're sleeping there, and one day you wake up and there's barbed wire surrounding the whole damn place. You're like, what the hell is going on here? You see? And then now there's armed guards, and you cannot leave. So there we were, stuck on this little plot of land. I had a bunch of creeks running through it, and so they called it Creaky Acres. Like that was going to make us feel better. And the guys guarding the place, the humans with the guns, they started calling it Creepy Acres, kind of all the monsters. Well, the name just stuck. The name stuck. The Red Scare kind of died down, and people were, people in the government high up sort of forgot about us. And then, then eventually, a nice fella came along, president. He found out we were there, and he had been an actor, and he had worked with a bunch of us, and he was like, "Oh my God, you guys are still here? Oh shit! Oh my God!" And he pardoned all of us. And then the president before him came in, and he came through with a little group he had, and they built us a bunch of homes. And we just stayed. We just stayed there and made a deal with the government that, we would just stay there and they leave us to hell alone. Yeah, and they pretty much, we just cover up the existence that we even exist. We're done dealing with people, that's for damn sure. They are not ready to deal with us. And, now the place has become just basically a sanctuary. A sanctuary for monsters and ghosts and whatnot. And, and anyone who can get there, we just let them stay. Yeah. And a while back, a new TV show started people out there searching for monsters like me and others, and now the place has gotten pretty busy. There's people that are there, the monsters are just scrambling like hell to get there now. Just for a place to be safe. That new show is some creepy, whatever. It's a fancy word. It means monster, but they got some fancy word for it now. Creepitid. I don't know, something dumb. So now monsters like me live there. I mean, not me, I don't live there, of course, that's dumb. I got the hell out the second I could. But that's it. I do not live there. No, stupid. Is that it? Am I done? All right. Price, would you spend your whole weekly allowance to decorate this place? Was like $1.25? Is that a fish? That's dumb. I went out. Shut up.